Hello children, today we are going to see computer science, that is standard 2 computer science. Lesson 2 input, process, output. This is the chapter name, that is input, then process, then output. How it's going to happen we are going to see in this lesson. Okay children, so listen this, you can see the screen or you can see your book. First line, what are you making mom? I am baking a cake for your birthday. Thank you, Mom. I love you. How do you make it, Mom? I put the cake batter in the oven and switch it on. Hooray! Your cake is ready now. So that girl is asking her mom what you are going to do. And her mom is telling, I'm going to bake a cake for your birthday. So she said, okay, thank you, Mom, and I love you. How do you make it, Mom? She's asking her mom how to make a cake. So mom is telling, I put the cake batter in the oven and switch it on. Hooray! She's very happy. So mommy said, your cake is ready now. So in the above example, we see that the cake batter is placed into the oven. After some time, the cake will be ready. This change is due to some process that happens in the oven. So input is what? Cake batter. That is input. So process is what? Bakes the batter. Output is what? Tasty cake. So this is called input, process, output. So input is cake batter, process is bakes the batter, and output tasty cake. Okay children, have you understood this one? Input, process, output. Cake batter bakes the batter, tasty cake. Okay, so moving on to the next page, that is page number 13. Here we are going to see what is that. Input, process, output means what that is. It is otherwise called as IPO cycle. That's what we are going to see here. Input, process, output is otherwise said as IPO cycle. Okay, in the example, the input has been processed to give us an output. The input has been processed to give us an output. Most machines and computers work in the same way. So most machines and computers work in the same way. A computer works in three simple steps. A computer works in three simple steps. What are they? They are input, process, output. Okay. So a computer works in three simple steps. They are input, process, output. So we give input to the computer to receive an output. When we are giving some input, we will get output for that. Okay. Now see this example. The steps to add two numbers 10 and 20 are, that is inputs 10, 20. So its process is plus. So 10 plus 20 is equal to what is the output? The answer is the output. So what is the answer? Answer is 30. So this is called inputs, process, outputs. So inputs what we are giving, and what is the process is going to happen is, that is here it is plus. So the answer is 30. That is the output for this sum. The computer takes input, process it, and produces output. So the computer takes input, process it, and produce output. Clear children? This cycle is called input, process, output, or otherwise called as IPO cycle. Okay, this cycle is called input, process, output, or IPO cycle. The IPO cycle has three steps. Okay, first step is input data. Next step is process data. The next step is output result. So in computer, what we are going to do? Step 1, give input to the computer. Step 2, process the data in the CPU. Step 3, produce the output from the computer. Okay, this is the process in computer. First, we are giving input to the computer. Next, it will process the data in the CPU. Next, the third step, produce the output from the computer. We have learned the IPO cycle, but how can we give the inputs and receive the outputs? For this purpose, we use the input and output devices. Device is another name for a machine. Okay, device is another name for a machine. So, this is page number 13. Okay, children. So, this is input data, process data, output result. So, we have learned the IPO cycle. So, but how can we give the inputs and receive the outputs? For this purpose, we use the input and output devices. So, we are going to see in the next page how to do the input and output, in which device we are going to do it. So, device is another name for a machine. In this page number 14, we are going to see about input devices. We can give input to the computer using input devices. Input devices are used in step 1 of the IPO cycle. Common input devices used today are keyboard, web camera, mouse, scanner, joystick, microphone. Okay, children, that is common output device used today are keyboard, web camera, mouse, scanner, joystick, microphone. So first we are going to see keyboard. When we type on a keyboard, it sends data to a computer. When we type on a keyboard, it sends data to a computer. It tells the computer what to do. So it tells the computer what to do. So data is a value or set of values given to the computer for processing. That is take corner. You can see here one box, that is take corner. Data is a value or set of values given to the computer for processing. So when we type the thing, it sends data to a computer. It tells the computer what to do. Okay. Next we are going to see mouse. A mouse has two buttons on it. Those who are having, those who have feel the thing, you can understood what I am telling. You have seen the mouse in the computer, right? So it has two buttons on it. We click the mouse buttons to enter data to a computer. We can use a mouse to draw or play games. So for what purpose we are using it? We use that to enter data to a computer, and we use that to draw or play games. Okay, children. Next we are going to see joystick. Page number 15. Next page. Here we are going to see joystick. A joystick is a handy tool used to play games in a computer. It has a base and a stick. The stick can move in all directions. Few joysticks have push buttons. You can see that boy is using joystick. So a joystick is a handy tool used to play games in a computer. It has a base and a stick. The stick can move in all directions. Few joysticks have push buttons also. Okay, children. Here, joysticks were originally used by pilots as part of an aeroplane's control system. They are also used to control big machines like cranes and trucks. So, they are also used to control big machines like cranes and trucks. It is originally used by pilots as part of an aeroplane control system. To control an aeroplane, it is a control system, joystick. Originally, it was like that, and they also used to control big machines like cranes and trucks. So it is like that, and now here this boy is doing he is using that to play games in a computer. Okay, children. Next we are going to see web camera. A web camera captures pictures and videos for a computer. It is shortly called as the webcam. Today, most computer screens and laptops come with built-in web camera. Okay, so with this web camera only we can capture pictures and videos from for a computer. So it is shortly called as the webcam. Nowadays it is coming in computer screens and laptops. It is built in, that is the thing is built in That is, web camera is built in computer screens and laptops, it seems. Okay, children. Next, we are going to see scanner. A scanner scans information and sends it to the computer. A scanner, what it does? A scanner scans information and sends it to the computer. Example, photographs, text and images. What the scanner is doing? A scanner scans information and sends it to the computer. For example, photographs, text and images. Next, we are going to see microphone. Microphone records our voice or any other sound. We can hear the sound recorded by the microphone through the speakers. What is the microphone? What is microphone? Microphone records our voice or any other sound. We can hear the sound recorded by the microphone through the speakers. Okay, children. Next, we are moving on to the next page, 16. Page number 16, you can see that is output devices. Output devices. These devices help us to get information from the computer. The output devices are used in step 3 of the IPO cycle. Common output devices are monitor, printer, speakers. Output Common output devices are monitor, printer, speakers. So first thing is monitor. The text we type using a keyboard appears on the monitor. You can see a screen that is called as monitor. A text we type using a keyboard appears on the monitor. That is called as monitor. When we type in the keyboard, you can see what we are typing. We can see in the monitor. Example, let us type letter A. We can see the letter A on the monitor. The monitor displays the given input. What we are typing, we can see in that screen. That screen is called as monitor. Okay, children. Next, we are going to see printer. A printer is used to print information on a paper. It prints the output given by the computer. What and all things we are typing or what the input we are giving, it will process it and it will come as an output. That output, how it is coming? It is coming through printer. So that it prints the output given by the computer. What are the things input we had given? It will process it and the printer will give you output. Okay, children. Next one is speakers. We hear the music on a computer through the speakers. You all know what is speakers, right? So through speakers only we can able to hear the music, isn't it? So we hear the music on a computer through the speakers. Headphones, here tech corner, headphones function the same way as speakers. In some of your parents will be having headphones also instead of speakers. Nowadays most of them are using headphones, earphones, earbuds, like that. So headphones functions the same way as speakers. Small headphones are called earphones or earbuds. So what is this? Headphones function the same way as speakers. Small headphones are called earphones or earbuds. Okay, children. Now let us revise. The computer takes input, process it and produces output. This cycle is called input, process, output or IPO cycle. The CPU processes the input as per given data and instructions and gives out meaningful information. We can give input using input devices. So what are the input devices we have seen here? We have seen what are the input devices? Keyboard, web camera, mouse, scanner, joystick, microphone. That and all input devices. Output devices, monitor, printer, speaker. So we can give the input using input devices. The most common input devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, web camera, scanner and microphone. Output devices help us to get information from the computer. The output devices are monitor, speakers and printer. That is printer and speakers. The output devices are monitor, printer, and speakers. Now we are moving on to exercise. A. Fill in the blanks. Dash is the other name for a machine. What is that? Device. Device is another name for a machine. 2. A dash is a handy tool used to play games on a computer. That is joystick. Okay. Number 3. Dash functions the same way as speakers. That is headphone. Number 4. The dash displays the given input. That is monitor. So see this, I have written for you. You see this and write it in your book. Okay, children. Next B, answer the following question. Define IPO cycle. What is IPO cycle? A computer works in 3 simple steps. That is called input, process, output. That is input, process, output are the 3 simple steps. This cycle is called IPO cycle. Okay, children. So you have to write this as a computer works in 3 simple steps. One is input, second one is process, third one is output. The cycle is called input, process, output or IPO cycle. Next question, number 2. Name the device that scans information and sends to computer. What is the device I said? Name the device that scans information and sends to computer. What is that? Scanner. So you have to write a scanner scans the information. A scanner scans information and sends it to the computer. A scanner scans information and sends it to the computer. That is the answer. So you have to write that. Number 3. What is the other name of small headphone? What is other name of small headphone? The other name of small headphone is earphone. What is that? Earphone. So you have to write as a sentence. The other name of small headphone is earphone. Okay, children. Next, we are moving on to page number 18. This is your activity corner. First one. Circle the picture of inputs in yellow, processes in green, and outputs in blue and match them according to the IPO cycle. So here what you have to do, the first one is rice, next one is apple. These both are inputs. So you have to circle with yellow color. That is this and this both are inputs. Inputs you have to color in yellow and process you have to color in green. That is you put a circle. Circle the picture in of inputs in yellow, process in green and outputs in blue. See here I have done the thing. So you have to circle it with yellow. That is first one you have to circle. That rice and apple you have to circle in yellow. And this mixie and this is a rice cooker, actually electric rice cooker. So this both you have to color it in, circle it in green. You just put a circle, okay, around that. And this side you can see cooked rice and juice. This you have to circle with your blue color pencil. You just put a circle there with blue color. Okay, children. So this rice, apple is input and mixie, this rice cooker, that is electric rice cooker, it's going to process the thing and after that you will get output. So what will happen when rice put in the electric rice cooker? It will process, it will cooks, it will start cooking. So after cooking, what will happen? The output you will get rice, cooked rice. So that is this one, this food. Okay, here what's happening? Apple you will cut and put it in the jar, mixer jar, and what will happen? It will process it. When it runs, it will process. That is called process. So that after process, what will happen? You will get a juice, apple juice you will get. So that is the output. So it's like that: input, process, then output. Input, process, output. Okay, children. So here number 2, help Kishore to find his joystick to play the video game. You have to find the way. So you do this. Okay, children, you can do this. I have done. Anyway, you just try your best and you have to do that. Okay, children. Next one is page number 19. Here hands on. 1. Solve the math problems using the calculator in a computer. Write the output in the box given beside the problems. Okay, children. So what will happen? You have to first 75 plus 91 you have to add, and you have to minus 20. So you will get 146. Next one is 180 divided by 90. You will get one answer into 10. Then you will get 20. Here the next one is 56 minus 36. You will get 20. 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4. So sit along with your parents and ask them to show how you want to do this. I'm just explaining you just try your best. Okay, children. Next one is 77 into 20. You will get one answer. Divide that by 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So you have to do this. So you will get the answer 311. So you can try, either you can try in computer or in calculator also. You can see, you can find the, this is a math problem using the calculator in the computer. You can use calculator in a computer and you can see the output how it's coming. Okay, so you just do this also. Next one, visit the computer lab, make a list of device you find there, tablet them as input and output devices. What are the input device? I told you the first input devices, you can write three devices here. So keyboard, mouse, joystick, that and all input device. Output device is monitor, speaker, printer. Okay, children. So you have to write these exercises thoroughly. You practice this lesson well. Okay, children. I'll give you the notes later. You study this lesson. Finish off this exercise. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me in Google Meet. Okay, children. So best of luck. You have to do your best. Study well. Don't waste your time. Okay, children. Thank you.